this week on a Bubble Chat.
Have you worn a strapless dress first of all? Let's ask that. Yes, my daughter wore a strapless dress at my grandfather's funeral. Though she did have a shawl to cover up, so she was not bare shouldered, but she did have a strapless. Now, have you ever worn makeup before? Like a full face of makeup? Now, that's something I may not have done, but I mean, I'm not Beyonce and Jay-Z, and she's not my daughter. And we went to a funeral and a wedding and some other formal events.
There's like behind the scenes that we may not have been aware of, and I don't, and like, you know, it depends on whether it's good or bad, but for the most cases like this, especially with Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox, like Megan said, she felt distraught, she felt like she lost her trust, and like something tells me that something bad was going behind the scenes, which we all might not be know of.
Legally, she lied on them, right? Legally, they have the stain on their record, on their name, for whatever they could or did not accomplish in lacrosse, resulting from her accusation. They had knocked off in a corner by the washroom, by the pantry, in the living room on the west wing. It is not their fault that P. Diddy old freaky ass got cameras in every goddamn house in the corner, getting all the action in the town. Yes, but it was that is Martinelli.
Yes, apple cider.
Yes, and crack that bottle. But I hate it.
I would not have some apple cider.
Tis the season to be bubbly. Welcome to a very special episode of the Bubble Chat. It's your favorite podcast where we pop the juiciest topics and spill the sweetest tea. But today we're trading in our drama for a little bit of holiday cheer because it's Christmas time, the most wonderful time of the year. That's right. This episode is wrapped up just like a present under the tree, and we're about to unwrap it together.
Whether you're decking the halls, making cookies for Santa, or just trying to survive the holiday rush, we've got you covered. Today's episode is filled with holiday treats. We'll share some festive stories, spotlight the year's biggest pop culture moments with the Christmas twist, and dive into some hilarious holiday falls. Plus, we've got a special guest dropping by with their favorite holiday tradition. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss it.
Now, before we dive on in, I just wanted to take a moment to reflect on the year. It's been an amazing journey here at the Bubble Chat, and we couldn't have done it without each and every one of you. So grab your hot cocoa, cozy up by the fireplace, or cozy up with your partner under the mistletoe, and or hit play while you wrap those last minute gifts. This is going to be a Christmas episode you'll want to replay all season long, or pretty much all year long for that matter.
Because it's the season of gaming, we've also got some surprises in store. We'll be announcing a special giveaway for our loyal listeners. It's our way of saying thank you for sticking with us all year long. Oh, and don't forget, we want to hear from you. What's your go-to Christmas movie, favorite holiday drink, or maybe you got a wild Christmas story to share? Drop us a message on social media at the Bubble Chat, and we'll feature some of your answers later in the episode.
All right, Bubble Chatters, let's kick things off. This segment we're calling Holiday Hits and Misses. We'll talk about the best and most cringeworthy celebrity holiday moments of 2024. Stay tuned because you're about to get all of the festive feels right here on the Bubble Chat. Now, as Wendy Williams once said, it's time for Hot Topics, and I ask you a question. How you doing? Excuse me.
How you doing? Well, so for starters, you may have noticed that we have a special guest here today. That's right, it's Adonis's daughter, Audrey, as he likes to call her, Young Diva.
Woo!
Hey Audrey, how did it feel to have your podcast debut?
What'd you say, nephew?
I was asking Audrey how did it feel to be a guest co-host for the podcast.
Exciting.
Like I had no idea that was even your daughter to begin with, Adonis. You didn't even tell me. You just introduced the guest co-host as Young Diva.
That's because that's her name, Young Diva.
So you call her Young Diva without telling me that's Young Diva?
Yeah, but that has been her name since she's like 18, like 2 years old. Her name is Diva. They called her Diva, and then she grew into Diva.
Then y'all searched it up to make sure it was appropriate.
Well, as you can see, we're all dressed up in our Christmas pajamas. Well, kind of. I have my usual pajamas on.
But it's red though.
Yep. Yes, and it's white. So y'all guys are in your Christmas pajamas and Christmas decorations, while I'm dressed up as a motherfucking basic candy cane.
It's all right, nephew. Bah humbug.
All right, let's get started with these hot topics.
All right, ooh, child. Some of y'all internet users to stop acting like they pay Beyonce's bills, telephone bills, or automobiles. I don't think y'all do. Earlier this week, her beat princess, Ivy Blue Carter, stepped out at the premiere of Mufasa, The Lion King, with her and Jay-Z. Blue wore a gold strapless Christian Soriano gown on the red carpet before changing to a gold mini dress on stage. Sadly, it wasn't long before several of them haters claimed that the dress was too, quote, unquote, rated R for a 12-year-old. As 25 million views accused Beyonce and Jay-Z of over-sexualizing her by allowing her to wear the gown and makeup and therefore dressing her like she was an 18. And of course, it did not take long enough for entertainers such as Sherri, Christina Millan to come to her defense. Sherri opened up her self-titled talk show that she disagrees with the users, and she looks like a fairy princess. Additionally, Christina Millan said she thinks the fact that anyone has anything to say about anyone else's daughter, any minor for that matter, needs to just mind their business. So what do you guys think? Now, I would like to pose this question to my daughter first because she, like Blue Ivy, is 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So we've gone to weddings, we went to funerals, we've gone to different formals and things like that. Like, have you worn a strapless dress first off? Let's ask that. Yes, my daughter wore a strapless dress at my grandfather's funeral. Though she did have a shawl to cover up, so she was not bare shouldered, but she did have a strapless dress. Now, have you ever worn makeup before?
Yes.
Like a full face of makeup? Now, that's something I may not have done, but I mean, I'm not Beyonce and Jay-Z, and she's not my daughter. And even though I went to a funeral and a wedding and had some other formal events in her life thus far, I mean, that was red carpet. She's making history. Give her a beat. What's the problem, right?
Brian, I just want to say this. I don't know much about the Bible, but I did watch a video and God said this: "Come as you are." Like, right. And if the haters have a problem with it, just don't even comment on it. Click off Instagram, Facebook, X, whatever the fuck you have, and just go about your day. Go watch a porn video. Go watching TV. Eat a pizza. But I saw Blue Ivy in that dress, and I thought she looked good on it. I mean, you know, never too. I mean, like Aaliyah once said, age ain't nothing but a number. Okay.
Honestly, but that's because of the territory. Their thing is, people are gonna say what they think online.
Right, and what?
Ain't nobody.
Like, if they didn't have a problem with it, then pay for a draft. Then
they ain't nobody.
They ain't, but a lot of people on like Twitter and stuff were defending Blue Ivy too. Like, I've seen this one girl trying to make a comparison about her at 12 and Blue Ivy at 12, and the girls was the same, kind of the same. The girls did 18 at 12 too. I don't know, but
Them as rich folks problems of nobody can relate to. That's another. Sorry, listeners. You can't relate to this problem. We are so far off from the tax practice to make a quote upon this situation. But that's all right. That's all right.
All right, y'all. Up next, Megan Fox breaks up with Machine Gun Kelly. Megan Fox has reached a breaking point with Machine Gun Kelly, known as MGK. Megan is currently pregnant, experiencing her first child with MGK, and not long after announcing their baby on the way, they called it quits at the end of November. Reps for the stars have responded to people's requests for comment, but according to Fox, she claimed that she is devastated and emotional about the latest bump, and she feels like he can no longer be trusted to her despite her hope that they will be able to work it out. But she seems over it. Megan has been distraught and believes that it's her priority to focus on preparing for the baby on the way. What are your thoughts, brother?
Let me say this. Funky Dineva, Quentin Latham of the YouTube streets says the quickest way you lose a man is you have a baby by him. Girl, the fetus ain't even turned 2 eyeballs and 2 big toes, and y'all ain't even together no more. I'm so sorry to hear this because I believe I had a crush on Megan Fox. She's like that dark hair girl with blue eyes. I know exactly who she is, right? It's so sad. I mean, it's sad. It's sad and it's sad. And I'm about a baby a Christmas rattle for Christmas. Merry Christmas to her, Machine Gun Kelly, and the baby.
Honestly, I don't care because people, this goes on with people, regular people, like people get pregnant, don't be with the baby father or the baby mother. Shit, Halle Bailey literally just left her baby father. I mean, it's sad for her, but things happen. She'll get over it. She'll live. She'll be able to provide for her child. Hopefully, he be in their child's life.
I feel like when it comes to a relationship, especially like a celebrity couple, or ever it's like G-Eazy and Halsey, Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly, Beyonce and Jay-Z and all that. I think like users get into like this bubble where they think, oh my god, they're so cute together, and blah 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 blah. But in reality, there's like behind the scenes that we may not have been aware of, and it depends on whether it's good or bad. But in most cases like this, especially with Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox, like Megan said, she felt distraught. She felt like he lost her trust, and like something tells me that something bad was going behind the scenes, which we all might not know of, but it's come to like a point where like Megan needs to set some boundaries, and there needs to be some sort of way to like get out of this situation, because I can imagine being in this situation and only for it to get worse. What do you think, Young Diva?
What do you think? If she's pregnant and it broke up over Christmas or the holidays, what do you think about that?
I mean, the baby's not born yet.
The baby is. The baby is.
Her dad go away.
Oh, she said baby can't cry about that. The baby has lost no sleep.
Hopefully when she does give birth to her and her father is present in the hospital. But other than that,
I'm gonna just say it's just bad that they go through this during the holidays. Oh shit!
oh, it's not
Baby ain't missed no Christmas. He ain't missed no Christmas picture with Santa or nothing. All right, what's next in the menu?
Okay, well, up next, a former exotic dancer who we will not be naming here.
Do we know her name, though? Can you tell me on break?
Huh?
Do you know her name? Can you tell me on break?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Can I please read my lines?
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. Up next, a former exotic dancer who we will not be naming here, who has falsely accused 3 former Duke University lacrosse players of rape at a party almost 20 years ago, admitted that she lied about the allegations. She admitted that she made up the story because she wanted validation from people, not God, and that was wrong when God already loves her for who she was, regardless, as she asked the 3 men for forgiveness. What do you think, Bubblers? I think this might be like the quickest conversation ever. I want to say this. I'm not defending her actions, because there's nothing funny about sexual assault, abuse, and all that. But I do want to say this. I watched Medea. I watched Medea go to jail, and then there's this powerful quote. I forgot how it said, but you have to forgive to be forgiven, and like and she's asked the 3 men for forgiveness, and the 3 men, they basically did something to her that she feels hurt by, and then she wants to get revenge on them, but she has, I think and I'm not saying that they have to make the choice, she has. But I hope they said that they're sorry if they ever done something to her that hurted her, or because that's showing you have to forgive to be forgiven, And but like I said, not defending her actions because like I said, nothing's funny about sexual assault. What's your thoughts, Antron?
Did they go to jail?
Huh?
Did they go to jail for it?
I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure if they went to jail. But this story did pop up on the internet, and I don't know for sure if they went to jail or not. But I think and I don't even know if they were removed from the lacrosse team. So I don't know for sure. But
if they went to jail, she deserves to go to jail for lying. I see another video on Twitter. I think it was I don't know which show it was, but this white lady was crying, apologizing to this black guy for falsely accusing him of raping her. He went to jail. I feel like in stuff situations like that, the people who falsely accuse that person needs to be sentenced to jail because the person who's been accused, if they went to jail or not, they did a long time in jail. They're on the registry now. And all of that extra stuff, mess up their whole reputation over a lie. That's not right.
Yeah. So we, this is like a trifecta subject. It can be addressed in 3 different ways. This can be from a spiritual, moral standpoint. This can be looked at from a legal standpoint, and this can be looked at from a don't quote me on the last one, but this is what I'm going to say. So legally, she lied on them, right? Legally, they have the stain on their record, on their name, for whatever they could or could not accomplish in lacrosse. Resulting from her accusation, right? Now, all things can be true at the same time where she has sought forgiveness and asked for forgiveness and apologized. But that does not rectify all the time in the state on their name, their reputation, and their works, right?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, I would just hope that they find the capacity to actually forgive her.
Yeah.
I would hope that I don't know what more she could do other than tell the truth and apologize.
Right.
That's the greatest thing she could do.
Whatever she wants to, like, maybe talk to the guys or not, like, that's out of our control, really. But it's really up to them if they want to if they want to forgive each other.
That's true, but I would like to get her express basket trip to hell with a mouthful of rocks so she can gnaw them the whole way there. Yes. Merry Christmas. Eat a rock. Eat a rock. Eat a rock.
Oh, your turn.
From the story I actually recently heard it in church on Sunday.
Oh, they talked about it at church?
They said it before.
Because it was a sin.
Before communion. And he added more to the story. So, like, they did get cuffed, but they didn't get sent to jail yet. Mm-hmm. And...
Oh, this happened recently?
No, 20 years ago. They were just saying it. Mm-hmm. And he added more onto the story, like, saying more of the story. Currently, she is in jail right now.
Oh, she's good.
But not for that reason. She's in jail. No. Me personally, that is bad because soccer players and like all kind of popular sports players, especially associated kind of teams. Like, that's a really important job, and they can lose, like, millions of dollars. And get kicked off the team for something that they did or did not do. In this case, they did not, as far as we know. Mm-hmm. I just think that it was wrong. Yeah. Like, what was her deep reasoning of particularly soccer players, those 3 exact soccer players? That's a lot of people. Like, it's not a lot of people, but for that kind of situation, it really is. Mm-hmm. And that's like a really sad story. Like, people will feel remorseful for her, and really she need to feel remorseful for them because she just lied.
Yeah, and I feel like it happens a lot. Not a lot, but it has happened a lot. Wait, I just said that.
Yeah, I know.
For people that has happened to, it's like, for people that has happened to, it makes it worse for them because even though you lied and more people know that other people have actually got it done to them, it's like more people might think that they were lying too. And you really just don't know the situation.
Yeah, I want to say this. I don't know the reason why she lied at the first place. But I will say this. Like when it comes to like lying, basically about inappropriate behavior, whether it's domestic abuse, sexual assault, and all that, they sometimes do this for like either money, likes, and clout, and so that's a different situation. And like I said, there's something funny about rape, sexual assault, domestic abuse, and all that, and I'm pretty sure there's probably like a genuine reason, kind of like what you were saying, Audrey. There's pretty much like a genuine reason why, and we don't know for sure if that's the case. Like we can't just like assume without knowing the facts. We can't jump to conclusions because there might be a reason why. And although we don't know, but we shouldn't have to like jump to conclusions saying why did she lie? Why? And I'm pretty sure it was all for money. We don't even know if she was doing it for the money or not. But yeah,
that's not good. That's not nice.
Yeah.
Eat a bag of rocks on your way to hell. No, when you already rotting in jail.
And I just want to bring up the fact, and I just want to say this real quick. Like I said, I'm not defending her actions. Because that is messed up, and it's not okay to do something. I said it a billion times because, like I said, and I am not defending her actions. I'm not saying what she did was right because it is fucked up. But what I'm saying is there might be a reason why, and we may not have been aware of it. But I hope she learned her lesson not to do this again. Because that's really all we could do at this moment. Is at least hope that she doesn't do something this schemous and evil and cows again.
Well, it's sad all the way around. But on to bigger, better news. What's up next?
I think that's your dollars.
It's you.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. It's your turn.
Oh wait, hold on.
It's your turn.
Yeah, it's your turn, not mine.
My turn.
Yeah,
My bad. My bad. My bad. Is y'all ready? My bad. I done fucked up the thing. Look, next on the list, Fresh Prince Will Smith is letting fans know that he doesn't have shit to do with you know who. Since he's never been tight with the rap mogul. Will said at the Observatory North Park in San Diego and addressed all the mean trolls that have been made of him and Diddy. Sean is currently facing sex trafficking and racketeering charges from his September incident, which also includes physical abuse allegations from women along with several other crimes. In addition, he's never been to a freak-off and doesn't even like baby oil. What y'all think, Bubbles?
Didn't know that those videos come out. How about that?
It's sad, wicked, and embarrassing. Now here's the thing. Everybody did not partake in underage sex. Everyone did not partake in sex trafficking with minors at these parties. But I'm going to say about 78 of the people then digested the drugs. And it's jiggaboo, it's just jiggerated, and they elevated, and they're having a wonderful time. And if somebody went and got their head knocked off in a corner by the washroom, by the pantry, in the living room on the west wing, it is not their fault that P. Diddy old freaky ass got cameras in every goddamn house in every corner catching all the action in his house. But somebody thought they were privately getting their freak on under the highly intoxicating drugs that he was already giving as party favors now. Look here. When you're wrong, you're wrong. When you're right, I'm with you, and when you're wrong, you're wrong. Puff Daddy been wrong. And y'all been wrong making all these memes and videos like they've been doing with Puff Daddy and Meek Mills, but guess what? Will, you got a big old fat booty. Some people's gonna talk about it because that's the only way they're gonna bring your ass into the equation because it's so big. There it is. That's all it is. That's it. Caked up. Yeah, go ahead. You want to talk about it?
No.
No. You want to go to the next subject so bad. What do you have to say, nephew?
No comment.
Do you have a comment, Antron?
Oh, didn't I say something? What I said?
Nothing.
I did. Oh, I said we won't know till the videos come out.
Okay, come on, go ahead, get it.
All right, Bubble Chatters. We're going to take a quick break to relieve our hot cocoa and maybe scoop another cookie off Santa's plate. But don't go anywhere. When we come back, we've got even more holiday magic, including our special guest who's ready to share their most unforgettable Christmas memory.
I'm sorry, everybody. Wait a minute.
Go ahead, young Diva, you can read it.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, I am the special guest. My Christmas story from a memory was me and my siblings used to sleep under the tree the night before Christmas. And I was young, kind of. And for some reason, maybe half my age, like 6. And for some reason, I was kind of up. My eyes were open. And just right as my eyes were open, the door opened. And I see my mom and my dad come through the door with Macy's bags full of Christmas presents. And I was like, oh, since the room. But I didn't say nothing. But just latest, maybe last week, we went to Macy's and we was gonna rob Santa.
Can I just say a quick thing to let our audience know something real quick, Young Diva? Before you continue, I just want to let you know, if you're like watching this on YouTube, just so you know, do not worry. Young Diva is not drinking what you think she might be drinking. She's drinking
apple cider.
She's just drinking apple cider, so she's not drinking alcohol. It's apple cider. That's why.
Let's get a bottle and put it in the camera just so we can show the people. Grab a bottle, yes.
We got like 8 of them.
That blush, it's the blush one. Yes, put it in the camera so they can see. That is Martinelli.
Yes, apple cider.
Yes, and crack that bottle for the haters.
I would not have some apple cider.
So, do you like apple cider, nephew?
Yes.
Do you like warm apple cider or do you prefer it cold?
It depends. Like if it's like on a cold day, I would say if it's like on a cold day, I would probably say warm, but mostly cold. But on a summer day, I would say definitely cold.
Right. Do you mind sharing with us maybe one of your favorite Christmas gifts that you remember over all time?
I remember begging Dad so much for the Wii U during its release. Like I wanted the Wii U so bad ever since the release, but it was too expensive. And then
did you say a weave like a hair extension?
I think said a Wii.
A Wii U.
Oh, we got a Wii. We play the Wii every night.
Yes, the Wii U.
I got you.
We're pros.
Sheesh.
Yeah, she's a tennis pro like her father on the Wii game.
I did remember seeing her trying to playing the fencing game and then she assumed that they were cheating.
Yeah, that fighting that kick ass game, yeah, that kick ass game, yeah. Antron, can you share with us one of your fondest moments or like your favorite gift or maybe your favorite dish or something like that for Christmas or holiday?
I think I shared my fondest moment last time. So I'm gonna go with one of my favorite gifts. I was like, had to be like 6 or 7. It was like one of those, it was one of those talking parrot,
Okay.
I wanted one so bad. Like, I was like, oh, I want that. I want it. Christmas came, my mom got me like a knockoff version of it. I was like, I was appreciative, but I was like, it ain't the same. She was like, she couldn't afford the same. I was like, it's okay. And when I went to my dad's house, my uncle ended up giving me the real version. So I ended up having like 2 little talking parrots. Like, it was cool.
Okay. Well, I'm an old dog. I'm the oldest dog in the room. And back in the day, there used to be a cartoon called Pound Puppies. And, they had like Pound Puppy, like pillows and stuff, animals, stuff like that. But they came out with the Pound Puppy tent. Now that I think about it, the Pound Puppy tent looked just like Snoop Dogg album cover Doggy Style. It was supposed to be like a brick building, something maybe like a castle, but it was not. It was the pound. It was a jail for the dogs, and I had it. And my mama put that motherfucker together. And I moved in that bitch and I lived there and I love my pound puppy tent. But as I say, and I'll repeat again, that tent looked just like Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style album cover. Now I'm gonna refrain from why did the damn tent look like that for the puppy kids to play like me in, but I was very, very excited. I was so happy. But since I don't know, like maybe since I was like 16, I have been buying Christmas trees and providing gifts for my entire family. I love giving. I love Christmas time. I love Jesus' birthday. I don't know who or what you believe in, but I celebrate the birth of Christ. And I don't mean to offend anyone, but this is, and I can repeat it all throughout the year, that this is the most wonderful time of the year. I want everyone to be blessed, to be covered, to be healthy, to be wealthy, to be happy, and to remain in mental, emotional, and financial peace. Because I think we all deserve those things.
Yeah.
Now, that was the game. The game was going down memory lane. I kind of tricked y'all, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it touched all of your hearts, and I hope that it opened up your mind to recollect your fondest moments, your favorite memories, you know what I'm saying, the most heart-touching, heartwarming things you can remember that the holidays bring to you. And now this brings us to the end. And just like that, we're going to clock the fuck out. Thank you so much for spending part of your holiday season with us. It truly means the world to all of us here at the Bubble Chat. We hope we brought you a little bit of joy, laughter, and festive vibes all your way. We do not want you to forget to add us on all of your socials at the Bubble Chat to stay updated and join the conversation. And hey, if you love today's episode, be sure to leave us a review and share with your friends. It'll be a gift that you can give, and the gift that keeps on giving throughout the season. So until next time, Bubble Chatters, may your holidays be merry, your new year be bright, and may your tea, or maybe hot cocoa in this instance, always be piping hot. Stay bubbly, stay festive, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Bubble